YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, and if you're not, thank you for coming back to watch. Please watch this video to the end. Today's video is a hair one. I'm going to be showing you guys how, Jesus, my battery, what's this? It's not my battery, it's one useless Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make a braided wig. It's going to be a 6x6 frontal, and with two colored hair, color 30 and color 33 and color 27. And I didn't get the already made closure at the frontal. I tried to get it, but I did not. But I have this. I've been avoiding using this because normally I buy my laces like this and then I cut them out. But my previous videos for the frontals, you saw that I was actually buying the already made ones, because for this one the holes are tiny, quite tiny. So, but I went to look for the 6x6 in the market and I didn't get it, so I have to use this. But I'm not going to show you how I'm cutting that out. If you want to see that, I'll do it in a different video. Just comment, and I'll just start ventilating, but I'm not going to show like how I am ventilating. I'll just have little clips of it. And then this hair is available, guys. It's a 13x4 frontal with styling curly. I've posted this thing before. Let's start. Let me not talk too much. Let's start. Make sure you watch this video to the end and like and subscribe. Watch it to the end to help my watch hours, guys. Yeah, so I have to wear my glasses to see what I'm doing. This is supposed to be a hair video, but I don't know why it's looking like a vlog. Sorry, yo. I want to measure, but I'm not showing people as I'm measuring. Yeah. Okay. So I actually went ahead to install the wig. It's not mine, but if you want it, you can go to my wig page, Wigs by Palm, follow, and then place an order. It's available there for 39k for a 13x4. This one I'm wearing is 13x4 frontal, 12x4, sorry, and then 42k for a 12x6. So guys, I'm about to start. I just picked the attachment. So since I cut out the lace, right, you know, the already made ones come like with this place sewn together. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this with my needle before I attach it. So let me just quickly do that and come back and show you guys the next step. Sorry, I have gone ahead to sew it on the cap, so I'm just going to cut out. I need to cut out the thread. There's another part I need to cut behind here. Please ignore the noise. If it gets too noisy, I think I'm just going to have to do a voice over. So for this part, you have to be careful. You have to be careful not to cut your lace, and don't cut too close to the lace, just to avoid any mistakes. Yeah, so it's kind of windy. It's windy outside. I know it is harmattan, and these flies are disturbing me. So this is what we have. I'm just going to put it and then place it properly and do my pattern and then start braiding. So I'm trying to see if I should cut out for baby hairs or not. I don't know. Maybe I should. If the owner doesn't like it, then she can just cut it out. I'm just taking little, very little. If she doesn't like it, she can cut it out. Hi guys, so I went ahead to do my pattern. I made all this demarcation and then I made here to be like 3 because I don't like when I do my braided wigs and then it shows this part. So I like to do at least 2 to 3 or even 4. I wanted it to be 4, but like since this is 6x6, it has to show that it's really deep, right? So I won't be able to do 4, even though I can do 4. I can actually do 4. Maybe when I get to this part, I will add one more because I don't like it to show this place. I like it to look as seamless as possible, like to look as natural as possible. So I am just going to start braiding. This thing is showing. So guys, this is me trying to show you guys how I add, like, to make the length longer, because I use the small lush braiding hair and I cut it into 2. So to make the front longer than the back, for the front part I was just adding, like, I'll braid to a point and then add, and this was how I was doing it. And since I was working with 2 colors, I would put the 2 different colors at different times. Yeah, so yep. And then to start braiding, I would go in with the color 33, then 27, and then 33. Like, I would use 3 to start my braiding, then when I get to where I want to add, I then add twice. Now this is me showing you guys where I got to. Like, I was at the second column, I'll be second row, second column. Yeah, so I'm just adding the color 27 right now. I started with the 33, and then I'll go back and add one more 33. I feel like this is not really the color I wanted to go for. The owner of this hair sent me a picture, and I actually wanted to get a color 613 and then mix with the 33, but they're like, nah, it's going to, where I went to buy it, they're like, nah, it's going to be too bright and all that. So, but it shall look like it was it. But now that I've braided it, I feel like I should have gone with the 613. It would have been better. Maybe I'll try to make a wig for myself with it, or even braid my hair with that 613 and then this 33, and then see what I get. So guys, can you see what I was saying? Like, the back is now covered, right? When I start to fill in the back, like behind here, you guys are not going to see, it's not going to show that, it's not going to show that demarcation and all that. So it's actually going to be covered, and it's going to look like a full frontal when it's not. It's not even like a full frontal. It's just going to look like there is no, like, the dome cap behind. It's just going to look like everything was braided and all that. So yep, that's a concept. If you braid hair, try it this way, and you see it's going to make sense. Either you do 2 columns, 2 is even too small, it's too short, at least 3 columns. I went to go and I added one more because I did 3 first. I first made a pattern for 3 columns, but I went ahead to add one more. Left me out, I've even made it 5, so I did 4 columns behind, and then now I'm doing the side, right? Just doing the same process I was doing. I'll use 233 127, or I'll use 227 133, like that. I was just changing. And guys, I was scared that the extension was not going to be enough, but it ended up being enough. I said I bought 2 packs, right? 1 pack 33, color 33, and then 1 pack color 27. Yep. So this is just me showing you how I was doing it. See how fine it looks already. I was not done. I had not filled up the back yet. I was just trying to braid the closure. And guys, I underestimated this, and I was thinking I'll be done in 2 days, but it got to the 3. I was still braiding, and thank God I had my cousin to help me like finish the end. So I wasn't finishing the ends, right? I was leaving it so that she will be helping with that part. Yeah, so this is just showing you guys. And then yeah, I'm adding the color 33 right now, and then I'll go and add the color 27. It made the front parts longer than the back. No need for you to cut, say do a cut 1 and 2 and all that. Just cut everything the same length. Then for the front parts, you just kind of add more, and it's going to look all perfect. Yeah, so this is how far I had gone. Just wanted you guys to see. You can see the behind. I had not put anything yet, but even as it is right now, it's looking covered, so I don't have to do too much. I don't have to put too much behind to get it all covered and all that. This is just the other parts, me showing the other parts so that you guys can have an idea, and then also see how long it is. So for this part, I was just trying to show how I was now doing the back. Sorry, not the back. How I was doing the demarcation parts. That's the in between, or where the lace meets the dome cap, right? So you have to make sure that you do these parts properly, because if you don't, then whenever you're wearing the wig, or whenever your client is wearing their wig, it's going to show that there's a cap behind, and you don't want that to happen. So you have to follow it and put the hair closely together. How I do mine is I first put like apart, like this other place that is not braided, you can see that there's space, and then I go back to add 1 2 1 2, like that, until everywhere is covered up. So I was just, and you want to make sure that the back is really covered up, because if it's not, the sides can be a bit scanty. The braids for the sides can be a bit scanty, because I don't know, it doesn't show like that. But if the back is not covered up, then you're going to have a problem. So mainly make sure that the back is really covered up. For this other side, that's to the left, that you can see, you can actually maybe skip. You can make it not too full. Excuse me. You shall put, but you can make it not too full. But this back, you can't just leave it like that. So yeah, I was just showing again how I was feeling, how I was braiding, like that. You can see, look closely. Yeah, and then I was just showing you how I was feeling in the back, right? Oh god, sorry. This thing was taking too long, and I was getting tired, and Aisha was doing it. Yeah, for the back now, for these other parts, you just put in, it doesn't have to be too full. Another thing you want to do is make sure that your wig is not heavy. Try as much as possible. Try your best to make sure that your wig is not heavy. Now I was you just put it, and the main thing, the what will I call it, the trick to it is make sure that that demarcation I showed you guys, just make sure that part is covered up. As long as it's covered up, then you don't have an issue. No matter what, even if inside is not filled up, you know that whenever the person is wearing the wig, it's not going to show, right? So when that part is covered up, for the inside now, you can just put it anyhow. But I'm saying anyhow, don't just go and do anyhow. So this is it. I finished the wig, finished the ends. I put hot water on it. Did I mention I used the color 27 and 33 in Lush? And this is what I was telling you guys, like the back
has to look very natural. And then yeah, this is how lengthy it is. I'm already loving it. I'm already feeling like this should be my wig, but no, it's not. Yeah, this is me just showing you guys how long it is, and how the inside of the hair is, the inside of the wig is, how the filling was done and all that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you have questions, don't forget to ask, and thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.